Hello and welcome to today's video, and in today's video we're doing a Q&A. So because of COVID at the moment I can't go to Rob's house, Rob can't come here, so we're both filming it at our own houses, and then we will answer all the same questions and we'll see if we've got different answers or same answers or what. So let's get straight into it.
Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. In today's video we'll be doing a Q&A. I'm at my house, he knows at his house.
So the first question is, what is our favourite winter bait? And me personally, we've just been sponsored by Mistral Baits. I've tried out the CM1 bait and it's amazing for the winter. If you like any of it, it'll be in the link below, probably top link. Mistral Baits, go check them out.
First question is our favourite winter bait. So I've got my baits down here. So let's grab it. Right, so the CM1 from Mistral, and there. Also the Rosa Hip isotonic. So you can get all Mistral's products, which we'll be speaking about them a lot, in this. So if you want to get any Mistral baits, the hoodies, t-shirts, hats, anything that we have, all the bait, there'll be a link in the description, so go check it out. What is the best fishing moments we have both had together and why? So the reason why. So I'd say our best fishing moments would be France, where we went to the camping Dartanian lake. We did a video on that and it was very good, and the reason why is just because we were together and it was just good to be with each other and it was a fun time. So yeah, that's for that question.
The next question is, what is the best fishing moments we have shared with each other and why? It's a good question. So I would probably say France, because in France it was amazing. We were at Rob's dad's campsite that he owns in France, Camping Dartanian. They'll link for their Instagram will be down below if you want to check them out. So we were fishing this 37-acre lake and we were just there all week. We just went there at night, so we left our stuff down there in the day because it was a private lake, went back up to the campsite, chilled in the pool and stuff. But then we just went down there for night, had a few fish out. There's a video on it, it'll be in the top corner right now if you'd like to see it. And it's a mid video, go check it out. We weren't that good at fishing at the time. We've learned a lot more since then, but it was still good. And we do plan to go back to that lake sometime this year, if COVID is good to us. So let's see what happens. So next question is, what made you lads start fishing? Which is a mint question. I personally started fishing by my mate who I used to go to school with. I'm now homeschooled, if you didn't know that. But yeah, him and his dad asked me if I wanted to go fishing with them once after school. I said yes, went float fishing at a lake on the permit that we have, the Biddulph and Victoria permit. If you'd like to get one, Google them up, Victorian Biddulph permit, you get them all around Biddulph, and really good lakes on there. So I went float fishing for a few hours, had one perch, and then from there I just went different lakes, small lakes, and then eventually got into carp fishing. And yeah, brings us to today.
What made you start fishing? So made us start fishing. Well, I did fishing when I was younger, and then I've came back to it recently, but I'll come more on that subject later on in a question, because there's another question and it goes on to that technically.
What did we get for Christmas? So I got some Endy tackle. I got some Endy tackle bite alarms, and I got an Endy tackle pod. I got load more stuff, can't really remember everything. I got some Nash slippers, I got loads, I can't remember everything, but if you'd like to see a video on it, we'll do it.
What did we get for Christmas? Right, so I can show you some things, so one sec. Right, so I've got a barrow, a new rod and reel. That's the reel, which is the CB60 custom block. Very nice, love it. So that's that. This is an unhooking mat and a sling. So an unhooking mat and sling, all in one. So that's quite cool. Proper bank sticks now. So I won't have to do single ones and they're all snapping and not very good. So I've got them, like that, and then just terminal tackle, portable charger, baits, just loads of other different things. What is our favourite bait and the method and why? So favourite bait, I'd go with everything here. I'd say the best I'd go with would be a nice, like for like winter time, I'd go a white CM1 with the pineapple 6mm pop-ups. They're really small, loads of different like sizes, pineapple. So you've got loads of different colours on that. Smell that good. And then them on the bottom, snowman rig, that's what I'd say. And then method, just a PVA bag like method, and just flip that out.
What is your favourite bait and method and why? So my favourite bait is CM1. I've tried that out. My favourite bait method is just a PVA bag on, cast it out, catch some fish. Next question is, how old are we and how do we meet each other? So I'm 15 in February, so not long. It's currently January of this when this video is filmed, and Rob is 16 in March. So he's a year older than me, but we met each other. Rob's my cousin actually, so we've knew each other since I was born. So yeah, Rob's my cousin.
Right, so how old are you and how did we meet? Right, so I am 15 and I'm 16 in a month, so that'll be good. And then how did we meet? We're cousins, so we've like met from the very start. So yeah, we met each other very young. And what are our plans and goals for 2021? So the plans is to go France again, hopefully, and film another good video there and try to catch some bigger fish with some better methods and better bait that we've got now. And just we want to hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel, so if you're not subscribed, make sure you are. Check out all of our other videos and please like and comment on this video. And we want to get 10,000 followers on the Instagram, so go follow that. It'll be the top link in the description.
What are our plans for 2021? So we would like to go back to France, as I said previously, and film another video in France. That would be mint if we get allowed from COVID. We'd like to go more places. We'd like to go Baden Hall. We'd like to try Cudmore. I saw someone comment the other day. Cudmore seems good, I've researched it. And yeah, we'd like to go loads of places. My personal goal for my fish, catching fish, I want to catch a 20 to 25 pound plus carp. And then for the channel, we'll love to get 10k plus subs on the channel. So if you would like to help us to reach that goal, go down below and subscribe. Do you tie your own rigs? I tie my own rigs. Rob doesn't, but he's getting started to, I think he said. So I tie my own rigs, Rob doesn't. I tie rigs for Rob. If he needs any, he just asks and I'll give him some.
100% number one, like post weekly without a doubt. Always post weekly, always stay active, never look like you're drifting off and you can't be bothered, because if you're not bothered, people aren't going to be bothered to sub to you, if you know what I mean. So weekly is best, if more, so if you can do more, then do it. Your Instagram, make sure you have a social media platform so people can follow you and see other tips, like say if we go fishing, we'll post it on there saying we're at fishing, or ask questions like we have for this video. So if you want to ask questions for the next Q&A, make sure you go follow us and you can ask for the next one we do.
What are your tips to grow a YouTube channel? My best tip to grow a YouTube channel is consistency. Post as much as you can, as often as you can, but at a certain time. So we post every Saturday at 12 PM. So you could post every Monday, every Wednesday, whenever you like to post. Well, what is my favourite angler? My favourite angler personally is Carl and Alex both together. It's not a single angler, but it's a joint group and they're an amazing duo and they're proper inspirational for me and Rob.
Our favourite angler. This is like between Alan from Nash or Carl and Alex, because obviously I watch Carl and Alex all the time. They're like good, they're like inspired us from like the start. So it'd be like 50-50. If I saw a Carl and Alex video, I'd watch that. Then I'd watch the one after. I'd watch the Nash one after. I think that's how it'd be. How did you guys get into fishing? So, got into fishing just a bit random. I did fishing when I was younger. When I was about 8, 9 with my stepdad. I didn't do it very properly, and then I stopped until we've only been doing it for 2 years now, and it just came from just coming out the blue. Just went with Noah, bloke fishing one time. Yeah, that's how that went.
How did we get into fishing? I said earlier that I went fishing once after school, my mate, just randomly, and then yeah, we just kept fishing on after that and on, and brings us to now. What are our PB carps? So Rob's PB carp is a 15.5 pound leather carp caught from our local lake, and it's an amazing carp. But with my fish, basically I've not caught any decent sized over 15 pound fish in the past 2-3 months. So I've caught some 13 pounders, another few. I caught like a 7 pounder and a few more, but I haven't had any decent sized fish. But about 3 months ago, we didn't zero out our scales. It was zero out our scales, yeah, on our sling. So our sling weight was added on. So we weren't doing it right. So I don't really know my personal best. But hopefully soon I can catch a new one anyway.
Our PB carp, PBs are 15 to 16 pound between that, because scales and weighing sling was all dodgy for ages. So the one that I'd say is my biggest one, 15 to 16 pound roundabout, is my leather. So we'll post a picture of that now. Right, so the next one is short or long rods. What do we prefer? So I've got 2 new rods, which are my 12-foot rods, which are there, which I have just shown. So these are my new rods and reels, the custom CB60 reel. Very nice, matte black, love it. And new 12-foot rods. I did have a Nash Dwarf. Probably trim a bit like black. Right, and I did have a Nash Dwarf for ages, and then a 12-foot rod. It was very awkward, very strange. But I'd say a shorter rod. Say if I was going to a stalking session, like just go on a sunny day or something, then I'd just take my 9-foot Nash Dwarf, and then just obviously just use that. But main sessions, like the videos, I'll be using these 2 new rods and reels.
Short or long rods for general multi-purpose. I personally go long rods. Other people would say not, but if you've got a 12-foot rod, then you can just use it anywhere. You can't use it for stalking really, but you could have a go. But then you don't need to get one for a small lake, for a big lake. Rob, about 2 months ago, used to always argue with me saying he preferred short rods because he had a Nash Dwarf 9-footer and I had my 12-foot Shimano Tribal X2s. But Rob has just got 2 new 12-foot rods that he's probably showed you in this video, so stay tuned for that. Show a video of what fishing stuff we got for Christmas. If you'd like to see that video, comment down below right now and we'll make it happen.
Is do a video on our Christmas fishing, on stuff that we got for Christmas. So I'll just technically show you. I've got a barrow, mat, I got scales of didn't show them, power bank, rods, reels, rod bag, net, just little bits to be honest, loads of terminal tackle, and yeah, grandpa slippers. If I want to use them in my bivvy, I can, I suppose. What bait would you recommend in the cold weather? Love the videos, right? Thanks for watching the videos and thanks for just always staying tuned, as you can see. And for the colder weathers, I'm going to go with the CM1, like we just said, with the snowman and something on top so it's fluorescent. And good bait for the winter, CM1 is, and so is the Rosa Hip Isotonic, which you can also get from Mistral. It will be down below, go check them out. If you want a hoodie, anything from there, go check them out.
What bait would I recommend in cold weather? The CM1 bait is amazing, proper good, amazing smell. I've got some right here actually, some CM1 salted hard hookers. Make sure you check out Mistral baits, they've got some amazing baits. Their link will be in the description below. What made us start a YouTube channel? I love this question and I'd love to answer it. So, it was a while back, probably about 1.5 years ago now, we actually made the YouTube channel. I stayed at Rob's house and we were just talking, and we weren't proper into fishing. We went float fishing a few times, that's it. But we were talking, we were just getting into carp fishing at this point, and we decided to make a YouTube channel. So I went on my phone, created a YouTube channel, created a name. Don't know where Lost and Fishing came from, just popped in my head and I liked it, so it stuck. We didn't have this logo that we've got at the moment, we had a different logo. But yeah, so I quickly dashed up a video, top 10 rods, under £100, something like that. And yeah, that's where it all started off.
What made us start a YouTube channel? So, never slept mine, because we made a YouTube channel, we did one video and we didn't post for ages. And yeah, that's just how it went. We didn't post another 3 months because we just didn't really get into it. And we were only doing float fishing at the time. So, never slept mine, we were just speaking, just random stuff, and it just came on to let's make a fishing channel. Never slept mine, started doing the top 5 rods under £100, was it top 10? Something like that. It's the first video on the channel anyway, so if you want to go check that out, you can. We've also done updated ones like part 2 and 3. So go check them out. There's rigs for pop-ups and wafters. So just a normal, just simple, just if it's a pop-up then just put a split shot underneath. But yeah, just a normal air rig.
What is my favourite rigs for pop-ups, wafters or bottom baits? I personally use a simple hair rig and a simple setup, and I can show you that now. Three, 2, 1, go. So this is what I would use for basically all my sessions. A normal hair rig with some putty on, getting down to a lead and then some tubing. So my presentation will be nice, it will lay flush on the floor, it all blends in, and it's a really good presentation. If you'd like to see how to make it, we just filmed a video on it last week, so go check it out. Go. If we had unlimited money to spend on fishing gear, what would we buy? Well, that's a very good question, and I don't actually know. Well, I'd get a new bivvy, I'd get probably a Nash T3, I don't know, I'd get new rods, get new reels, don't know specifically, not looped, but I'd just upgrade my whole setup. And if camera equipment classes fishing gear, I'd get some mint new cameras and make the video quality amazing. But yeah, that's my answer.
If we had unlimited money, what fishing gear would we get? I'd get the best Nash tartan I could possibly get. I'd get so much. I'd get some good, amazing rods, the GT reels because I love them. They're very nice. Fox bed chair, Fox sleeping bag. There'd be tons. The best Dalcums out there. There'd be a lot. That's a good guess if I had unlimited money. Favourite rig, yeah, got on that. Favourite venue. The favourite venue would be, it's a hard one because we haven't been exactly many places because we just get the local permit. But obviously open cast because that's just where we've always been We've done Morton, which was good. It was a good experience there. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. There was shotguns going off. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you do. It will be up the top corner. And France was probably my favourite because it's not somewhere here, so it's it was in the south of France, camping Dartanian. So if you want to go get yourself a holiday there or whatever, that will be down there as well in the description, so go click that link. But yeah, I'd probably say France because that was fun and we were together for a while down there, sun was out and just, yeah, best.
What is my favourite venue? Well, as you've seen in our last fishing video, which we did unfortunately not catch, what my favourite venue so far is Morton Fisheries. We've been there once, we didn't catch, but it's a lovely area, lovely lake, the pegs are amazing and it's just really nice. If you like to go there, it's in Congleton, it's a mint lake, I'd really recommend it. But me and Rob haven't actually been fishing for that long. We've been fishing carp fishing for about a year now, and we haven't actually been to that many places. So 2021 we plan, when we're allowed, to go to as many places as possible because we're both young, so it's hard for us to pull on 20 quid a week to go to a night fishing for 24 hours. But now we've both got steady jobs as well doing barbering. Hopefully we can bring better videos for you and go more places. So this is going to be the most argumentative question we're going to get. Rob's definitely on the other side of the phone right now saying, I'm the best fisherman, but the question is, who's the best fisherman between me and Rob? So, obviously I'm going to say me, and obviously Rob's going to say him, so we've got nowhere from that question. But if you'd like to find out who the actual best fisherman is, tell us down below that you want us to film a video, Noah versus Rob. So we'll do a full series of Noah versus Rob and see who's actually the best fisherman. So it will end mine and Rob's argument, and then we'll be proven. So let's see who's the best fisherman.
Who's the best fisherman? So obviously I'm going to say me, but Noah's going to say him. So obviously I'm at my house doing my video, like the Q&A questions, and then he's at his house doing his. So obviously me, I've caught the most fish in the last like 2-3 months. And now I've got all my new fishing gear. I'm just going to fly past him. I can just see.
So comment down below if you'd like us to make a series from me versus Rob.
What's your favourite ever capture? My favourite capture would definitely be my leather that I got, which was like, I'd say it's my PB, that's the biggest one I've ever caught anyway. So my leather that I caught from open castle.
What is my favourite ever capture? That is a hard one. Probably when we originally started fishing open cast, just after the first lockdown, we were getting so many fish a day, and a really nice leather, and it was proper like a sunset colour. I'll put it on the screen now, it was a beautiful fish anyway. What rig do we use that we catch the most carp on? It's the simple hair rig that I made a video on last week. It's amazing, it's got a proper good turn, always gets the fish in the bottom mouth. So if you'd like to know how to make that rig, we filmed the video last week and it will be in the top corner right now.
Favourite rigs to use? What's the rig you use to catch the most carp? So just a normal, just hair rig. And yeah. What's your favourite type of boilies, including flavours? Favourite boilies, just the Mistral boilies. I do have a bag. These are just a couple I've got that I grabbed. I've got a few more. So this is the Rosa Hip. They're the Rosa Hip ones. And then these are the Atlantic crab ones. And then I've got CM1, another Rosa Hip, and another Atlantic crab. I've got some more over there. And
what is our favourite type of boilie and what is the flavour? So, there's shelf life boilies and there's frozen boilies. I don't understand why people pick frozen boilies over shelf life boilies if shelf life don't go mouldy. But if you know, please tell me, because I'd love to find out why. Because I've only ever used shelf life, but I don't understand why you would want to use frozen baits if they can go bad. But if you use frozen baits and you know why, please tell me. I'm not causing arguments, just would like to know. But my favourite is shelf life CM1 boilies, and I'll show you them right now. Go. So these are the boilies that I always use. They're mint boilies, they're amazing. Make sure you check out Mistral baits, their link will be in the description. That's all the questions, but I've got one bonus question that just I'm doing and Rob isn't doing. So the last question is, what is our dream lake to fish? Well, my dream lake to fish is probably Gigantica in France. It just seems like an amazing lake. I've seen loads of people fish it and it just looks mint. That's how I basically started carp fishing. I watched Corda do a video on fishing Gigantica and I was like, wow, I see myself there in 10 years, so let's see if we can make it happen.
And that is all the questions that we have got. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, share it all to your friends. Also go make sure you check out all the links, Mistral baits, can be Dartanian. Make sure you go follow our Instagram, that'll be the top link. But yeah, thanks for watching the video.
Thank you to everyone who's supporting us and watching our videos and liking and subscribing. We've been getting so much support. If you'd like to support us and see any videos, any video ideas, anything you'll want to see from us, comment down below and we'll try to make it happen. But thanks to everyone for doing everything. And if you want to see any more videos coming from us, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell. And hopefully we'll see you next week and we can get out on the bank very soon. It's a bit tricky at the moment with COVID and everything going on. But soon we do plan to go up to our local lake and try to catch a 20 pounder. See if we can do it. The first fish of 2021 will be coming in the next month, hopefully. So see you next time, guys. Thanks for the support.